What is going on, everyone? Badger here. Sure to like and sub, and let's get into this. We've seen the ruination or corruption of almost every single franchise and thing that nerds loved, all of our pop culture, all the way down to tabletop D&D and the changing of orcs and things like that. And one of the big ones we knew they were always going to try and come for was Warhammer, grimdark. Just not to use their word for woke, not exactly a place for inclusive content in that grimdark Warhammer, even though it had all the things that they want, female diversity, all the blah blah blah. It's just the way they wanted to depict it wasn't there. People quite worried when Amazon and Games Workshop start talking about a show, and thankfully, per that timeline correction, we of course saw that yes, after months and looking like it wasn't going to happen, Games Workshop and Amazon Prime Video have come to terms. We saw, they're going forward. It's actually happening. And even though the retail side with Games Workshop is still continuing to fall apart, and in any video about Warhammer, you can see people commenting 3D printer go burr. Them turning female, having Custodes allowed to be female. One of the big criticisms was, hey, you're just doing that for the show so you can get females in essentially Space Marine armor because you can't actually make them Space Marines. And we didn't see any of the miniatures for sale, so they're losing ground, and we see stores cutting ties with Games Workshop. But at the end of the day, their stock has gone up, and quite dramatically. And that's where we see this. So Games Workshop stock soaring after Henry Cavill Warhammer 40K show announcement, even though fans say the retail brand is losing ground. And it is, and that's what this was. We talked about that, brick and mortar stores, they're just no longer going to be carrying Warhammer products, the miniatures. And that's really more Games Workshop's fault and their poor relationship with their customers. But here, now that we know that Amazon is going forward, we've got some stock rises. But yeah, just this goes on to tell you that the first thing that brought it to the attention of most people was the female Custodes that they just ever so casually inserted into one of the newer game models. And then when fans pointed out and went, wait, what? It says that the Custodes all come from children of men, children of the boy, male child. But then here we go. Since the first 10,000 was created, there have always been female Custodes. And that brought on months of gaslighting and fighting and correcting, pointing out that no, men and the highlighting. But nonetheless, we still got the deal go through. Oh yeah, remember when they had Sargon of Akkad and wrote him in as a villain? That was fun. Either way, thank you, Henry Cavill, who has said that for years he has wanted to have this show and that he knows what he's doing. Well, it's announced. He's doing it. And thankfully, the moment he made that announcement, we saw a significant stock rise. So it says, while actual gaming seems to be down, it appears as if Games Workshop might be relying on the film business model to make it a go, despite a slide in its stocks in April after the female Custodes turned off a lot of gamers. Games Workshop saw its stock rebound from its loss and more with the Prime Video streaming series announcement from Henry Cavill. And of course, it's Henry that everyone is banking on, because obviously we've seen what Amazon can do to shows like Wheel of Time and Rings of Power. Stock sitting at a 40% increase. Yeah, shout out. That's probably, God help us, that's only going to go up. We still have no idea what time period or setting Henry's going to set this in. The Years of Strife, the Horus Heresy, who knows? We don't know if he's playing the God Emperor or he's playing we don't know. All I know is I didn't think this was going to happen, and this is clearly part of a significant course correction in the timeline. And the fact that other people are willing to give benefit of the doubt, yeah, I'm here for it. I don't know. You let me know if you're here for it. I've played through Space Marine 1 now. Secret level was dope. I still need to play through Space Marine 2 now. I'm very much looking forward to this TV show. Warhammer always seemed awesome. Could never really get into it because I'm not about to buy more figures, miniatures, and I'm certainly not down with like isometric viewpoints. So I tried Dark Tide. Either way, I want more Warhammer, and it seems like this will be if it's accurate, an easier way to digest it. Other than that, I would just say go check out my homie Film Comic Explained, Niat. He's got some great Warhammer videos that he's done that are pretty lengthy phrasing, but also like he hits every bullet point, very easy to digest. And yeah, go check him out. I'll link to one of his videos below this. But other than that, you let me know what you think about all this. Be sure to like, share, and sub. If you have done that, thank you. If you're going to do that, thank you.
Well, bye.